Yo, yes now, blessed now. Don't forget the rest now. It's Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. The Exploited Troops of Tomorrow, that's what we're listening to. The second record after Punk's Not Dead. We listened to that. It was a good record. There's some good numbers on there. I've been recommended I go forth and listen to the second record. So this is devoted to the legend that is Dolphin Thorndyke. My apologies if I mispronounced that. I do my best. Who recommended it via the patron says the songwriting's better on this record. And I just had a quick deke at Wikipedia who told me this was only a year after Punk's Not Dead. So let's see how much they've advanced as far as songwriting is concerned. Jimmy Boyle is track number 1. Let's go. Up the punks. It sounds like the production's a lot better. This might be a remaster though, right? DB. Vocals a lot harsher. Anybody want to give me a history lesson on who Jimmy Boyle actually is? John Duncan and Wattie Booker. So people, let me know, is this considered DB or is this UK 82 music? Or do they both cross over to some degree? Because it's not strictly DB, is it? But it kind of is at the same time. As a corker of a tune to kickstart the energy that we're to get, hopefully, from here on in. We've got daily news coming in. Who the heck is Jimmy Boyle? Daily news, track number 2 coming up. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. Bruh, them gooey cookies look incredible. Daily news is the title of this one. Track 2 of 13. We're listening to Troops of Tomorrow. We kicked in with a corker. Let's keep that energy flow. Daily news. We're definitely a lot more metal on this record from the get-go. From the harsh vocals to the production. It sounds like the hook from one of the last record. Is it Mucky Pup? It won't be Mucky Pup, will it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I might have heard one song off of it. Oh, we got UK 82 on this. That's a quality tune. UK 82 is, it was on, is it Made in Britain? Is that what the, Made in England or Made in Britain? One of the two. Quality. I know that one. That's a great tune. And I think I know Disorder as well. Disorder's a banging tune, innit? From what I'm aware. Come on. Come on. Little more poison in this record. I know generally these bands were politically charged, but in comparison to the first record, I'm hearing a little more, just, you know, people say, oh, it's an angry album and so forth, but I'm hearing a little more, there's a difference in the energy this one's giving. We've got Disorder coming up next. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to The Exploited once again. This one's Troops of Tomorrow. Track number 3 of 13. It's entitled Disorder. Let's go.
Disorder, who gives a fuck? Wait a minute!
Here we go.
Ah!
This is what I like. Come on.
There's no signal for us to do. I'm gonna start running you. Burn up both the precious stones. Burn the guns and renegade. Chaos! 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 Don't give a fuck!
Now, Chaos Don't Give a F. Is this a reference to the Four Skins who did Chaos? The track entitled Chaos. Because that was a Chaos, don't give a toss, Chaos. But this was, surely this is a little later on down the line from the Four Skins, right? And that's a banger, by the way. That's a classic, that Chaos. Yeah, where are the Skins tonight? Skins and Punks Unite. Come on now.
Welcome by you, knock you down. Nowhere smash your shit down. You can't stop, we're rocking the top. When you catch us in your corner.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Chaos! 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 Don't give a fuck! The passion is bloody white, but we are not as fucking straight. The government are running scared. The police are bound to come and criticize. Chaos! 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 Chaos!
Have we got a guitar solo coming up?
Don't give a fuck! Now you're trying to fix yourself. You're bitching after you by yourself. But one day we will have a say. And when that happens, it's everywhere. Chaos! 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 Don't give a fuck! Disorder!
That was good. That's going right in my basket, mate. That was a banger. That was a banger. That's my taste. That's my taste through and through. That was a great number. That was Disorder. Proper good. Little shin shaker. No messing about. We got Alternative, the remix. Hot and Fresh Out the Kitchen coming up next, alright? Yes now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. Punk's not dead. Not for the moment, at least. Alternative, the remix. Hot and Fresh Out the Kitchen. R. Kelly style. Track 4 of 13. We're listening to Troops of Tomorrow. Let's go. Then I'm going to go get some chocolate, I think. Burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread, burnt banana bread. What's the alternative? The chorus was catchy, alternative, but was that just doubling up on the word alternative, or was the lyrical content actually the alternative? You know? Alternative. Catchy though, eh? Not my favourite. I like the intro, I like the D-beat, but Disorder's been the best one on so far. Disorder, banger. USA. Is this after USA, or is this a different song? Let's keep going. Yo, what's good? There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Troops of Tomorrow by The Exploited. This is track 5 of 13 entitled USA. I wonder if it's their track F the USA, which is a banger. Let's go. Is it? Whatever it is, I bet it speeds up. Goes double time. It is, yeah. Come on now. F the USA, F the USA. I know this one. I've seen them perform at This Is Hardcore Festival. They didn't play this one. Do they still play this at all? Questions for the punks. Who's better, Exploited or GBH? Bruh, there's footage of them playing this in 2022 in Los Angeles. We're putting that on after. Good tune. You can really hear there's a lot more metal in this record. A lot more metal than the debut. Let's have a look at this. FDUSA Live. Have we got any information who was on the bill? The Belasco. Who remembers the show in the 80s at Fenders in Long Beach where we tried to talk him into playing this song by chanting F the UK? What he says, we're not from the UK, we're from Scotland. So everyone started chanting F Scotland. They still didn't play it. Not sure if they were afraid or what. We love the song and wanted to hear it. I don't think anyone would have gotten mad at them for playing it. It's a great song. Killer Kellogg says, can't believe these Brits got American chanting the chorus. Decent crowd, eh? This is punk rock. Not the most patriotic of a crowd then, eh? We've got Grapist coming up next, alright people? Hold on tight, hold on tight. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to The Exploited tonight. Troops of Tomorrow. This is track 6 of 13. It's a short one at 1:31. Grapist it's called. Let's go. Good tune, good tempo, good energy, good register. No messing about. No messing about, people. You know what? We'll listen to Troops of Tomorrow as well. Let's keep going. Both in the same video, yeah? That one was a bit too brief. I don't want to sit around and comment on that. I just liked it for what it was. This is the longest track of the record, the title track. I've got a tune called Horror Epics by The Exploited. I've never seen the album cover before. Must be a single cover, right? Some build up, eh? Here we go. Blending that distortion in. This is a very unique sound to have 169,000 views on. I wonder if it speeds up or if this is the entirety. This sounds like more of a filler tune than it does like a hit single. Or at least, you know, in comparison to what the general sound of The Exploited is. The Vibrators did a cover of this. And I only know the Vibrators because of the Nirvana covers. I assume that that track has got all the views it does because it's the title track of the record, because I don't know why else it has done. That was a filler tune. That was rubbish. That was the weakest track on the record by far. It was long and boring. I mean, if I was listening to it on the CD as I was going by doing my day-to-day, it might have been a bit different, but having to react and give food for thought, I thought that was bland. We got a great song anyway on the flip side coming up, UK82. Let's keep going. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now, people. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Troops of Tomorrow by Exploited, track 8 of 13, alright? The second record by The Exploited. This was entitled UK82. I know this one. Do you know how I know this one? Because I've seen Made in Britain. Is that the name of it? Made in England? Is that the name of it? I don't know. I don't care. But I've seen it a few times now. What's the guy's name? Trevor. Is it Big Trev, yeah? If you've seen that film, let me know. That's a classic. It's a punk rock essential. This was like a tune on the credits, the main like introduction of the thing, and I think it played during the film as well. Very bold bass line, eh? This song in particular, the guitar tones are a little bit different. They've got like almost a nostalgic-y feel to it, just drenched in reverb, and I don't know if it's the chords that are being used. They're a little separate to your traditional power chords. Am I wrong in saying that? Probably still just bog standard power chords, but there's a different sound to this tune. It's a good tune. It's a good tune. I think I prefer it down to my you know, what I associate it with, because I get really excited hearing it in relation to that film. So I'm a bit biased in my opinion on that one, to be honest with you. It's not my straightforward punk rock go-to tune, but I like it for that value. We've got Sid Vicious Was Innocent coming up next, track number 9. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to The Exploited, Troops of Tomorrow. This is track 9 of 13, entitled Sid Vicious Was Innocent. Let's go. Come on now. Great sound. Does anybody know the lyrical content? What's it in relation to? I know it's a bold title and chorus, but like what's the actual gist of the song? I mean, let's be real. It's very easy to give Watty credit and talk about Watty all day and all night, but somebody's got to tell me who else is in the band. In particular, the drummer. We got to put some respect on the drummer. The drumming is fantastic on this record. The drumming hits the spot. It's my type of punk rock. Really good. We've got War coming up. War. These dudes think they're Toxic Holocaust with this one. Let's keep going. Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. Troops of Tomorrow is what we're listening to. Track 10 of 13. The Exploited. Yes, yes, yes. This one's entitled War. Don't think I've heard this one before. Let's go. The second album by the band. They've got a couple of tunes regarding war.
War!
Come on. Hit a little melody there, didn't he? It was quite hypnotic, really, wasn't it? Quite hypnotic, quite a boring tune. I'd put that up there with Troops of Tomorrow. I think these slower tempo numbers, these extended slower tempo numbers, they don't suit the Exploited like the fast punk rock, high intensity numbers do. That's for definite. That's for definite. That goes without saying, doesn't it? Let's keep going. Track 11 of 13, They Won't Stop. I mean, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the way the whoa gang chant was sort of placed in like the rhythmic scheme of things. I did like the jangle on the bass guitar. I thought that was pretty good, but you know, hopefully we can finish off with some fast numbers. We've got They Won't Stop coming up next. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the Exploited, Troops of Tomorrow. This one's entitled They Won't Stop. Let's go. Here we go. Back to the energy. D-beat, come on. Bit awkward that, eh? Bit awkward. Bruh, I mean, it might be pretty outdated by now, but as of making this video, it's 7 days old. Anybody hear that Kerry King song, Idle Hands? First, like, solo bass part. Boring as hell, just bog standard metal, man. Ba-da-da. These dudes went very metal on this record. I mean, not overtly metal, because I do know where they head, but this is definitely a transitional period into what became of the 90s and onwards records, where they really did go quite metal, like D-beat punk music, metal punk music. So Tragic is coming up next. Let's keep going. Jeez Louise. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Troops of Tomorrow, that's what we're listening to. The second record by Exploited. This is track 12 of 13, entitled So Tragic. Let's go.
Fuck disco, fuck fashion, fuck you!
Nice.
Check up every end of attack! Close it up like this is bad! One fucking toast bastard! Why the fuck did you come in here? Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Used to be a young soul rebel! Used to be a fucking mod!
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
It's the kids of rockabilly! What fucking stupid sons! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! We're the fun, we're Titanic! We'll get clear when it goes down! We're the last of the Hitchcocks! Listen, we'll be hanging around! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Oh, you boys are such a treasure! And the folks are flashing gear! And you're the fucking wankers! Why the fuck we come here? Oh, you boys are such a treasure! Oh, you boys are such a treasure!
That was pretty good. I mean, it was nothing outside of the box. Let's be real. I wouldn't say it was a throwaway tune because I think it served its purpose. I like the length of the tune. And I like the intensity of it. That's just what I want. That's what I want this band to provide to me. I'm a little bit shook at this next one to finish off the record because we've established a little bit of a pattern with long songs. And yeah, I mean, what can we say? We've established a little bit of pattern regarding long songs, and who cares? Who cares? Let's hope for the best. I hope it's a good one. That's all I can say. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. I'm getting tired. I can't even find the words to speak at this point. Track 13 of 13, Troops of Tomorrow. Let's finish this record off. We got Germs. I'm hoping it's not like the other longer ones. I don't think it will be.
Bodies lie all around. Don't you bodies that's the ground. Stay in prison, suck your blood. Rolling fingers under your throat. Shadows, go, you! Shadows, go, you! And the suckers swallowed down by the flesh of flying sound. Driving with the mess again. Fantasies I got no names. Shadows, go, you! Shadows, go, you! Shadows are out, tell you now. But what scientists have to do that? They will happen, let them out. The town goes by on a teddy bear. Shadows, go, you! Shadows, go, you! Bodies lie all around. Get your bodies like station round. Stag and measure, suck your blood. Rolling fingers under your couch. Shadows, go, you! Shadows, go, you!
And have we got a hidden track on this then, yeah? Yep, we do.
Hey, you, who the fuck you looking at? Hey, you! You looking at?
That bassist isn't going off, is it? Just one note, one note. There we go, a little demo to finish off essentially. A little bit of studio time used up. I'm going to do one last video where I give my final overview of this record and I'll rate it out of 10. In regards to what I thought of this track, Germs, you know, it was nothing mind-boggling, was it? It wasn't the greatest song, but here we are. Here we are, let's finish this record off. Yo, yes now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in and signing out on a review. The Exploited, Troops of Tomorrow. We've just listened to the entire record, and that entire record should be uploaded on this channel at this point. So if you want to see my track by track listen, please feel free to do so. Have a little delve in. Now, there's 13 tunes on here. I've heard quite a few of them, so let me tell you what I had heard beforehand. I had heard Disorder indirectly. I mean, it wasn't one on repetitive spin, but I've heard it before. I've heard USA, heard UK 82, and that was it. So I've heard those tracks. I got put onto this via the Patreon. Dolphin Thorndike, the Patreon subscriber, said, you need to move on to the Exploited second record. The songwriting is better. Yeah, songwriting's better. So I've moved onwards, and one moment. And there was reference of the songwriting being better, if not also the sound production. Now, let me just say, I completely agree. The writing is better. It feels like there's a bit more grit towards it. There's a little more direction, a little more concentration, and a little more of a politicized anger. There's genuinely, and you know, I'll listen to a lot of records and people say, oh, this is their angriest album and so on and so forth. I got it with Green Day and I didn't really catch on to it because, you know, I didn't necessarily perceive it as such. But some people say, oh, they sound so angry, oh, this is angry record. And normally, especially having experience in a studio, it's very hard to portray the anger as to which them lyrics were initially written on the paper and portray it in a studio setting, because you're with the boys, you're in a room by yourself with a microphone, you have to record it maybe 10 times over if the sound engineer is like that. And It's more so about technique and getting a good recording as opposed to expressing the emotion you want to express. And then even so, you might do so. Then you have to translate it to an audience, which might be just as hard. Might be just as hard. So what I'm trying to say is, even though I understand that's the case, this record, or at least what his vocals do, portray a little more grit and angst. Now onto the instrumental. It's very metal. There's a lot more metal in here. There's a lot more guitar chugging, distortion. The vocal performance is a lot more metal in my opinion. A lot more harsh. Um, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it works for this band because there's a lot of DB action, which is fantastic. It's my cup of tea. I like it. I don't like it when they completely chug, which sends me into this sort of tangent. The longer songs, we had the title track Troops of Tomorrow, we had the track War, and we had the last track Germs. Boring. The Exploited doesn't work well when they're doing this slower tempo stuff, this chuggy stuff. They need to be fast. They need to be faster. It doesn't work when they do that longer form, longer song malarkey. I just don't think it suits the band personally. So that's my personal opinion as far as that's concerned. But with that being said, they break it up very well with heaps of faster material and a few shin shakers, a few toe tappers, a lot of attitude, a lot of aggression, a sound which is really cool. Sound that is really cool. If I'm going to rate this record, I can't remember what I rated Punkstead. I assume I rated Punkstead like 6 out of 10 maybe, if not 5. And if that's the case, let's say for example, because I'm going to be tight, let's say for example I rated Punk's Not Dead 5.5 out of 10. I'll give this a 6. I'll give it a 6. Because, generally it's sound, but it's not a great record. It's not a great record, but there's some great tunes on here. Disorder's a top tune. USA's a top tune. Because you don't forget that once you've heard it. And I'm sure it was incredibly bold at the time, especially when they got to America. UK 82 is a debatably good tune. I like it a lot because I heard it on the soundtrack of a film. And yeah, that's what I'll say. I'll leave that one at that one. So I'm going to continue on with the Exploited in due time. Of course, if you do want it, let me know and we'll go from there. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.